Mm. You gotta take the book back to Rosa too. Put the green shield. Press the 4 right. Oh, no, that's green. Mm. Yep. I'm always bad about finding my way around these big old maps.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Look out.
Look out. Don't tell me to do. I love playing this game. Even though like, sometimes it may seem like I don't, it's only because I'm kind of like annoying myself for making silly decisions. But you're like, you persevere, Yeah. Let's get some grub in us. Okay, we got food. The dried food is great. Yeah, puppies. Here's my boy.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Love you. Love you, man.
Here you go. Take it.
He's kindling. There you go. Eat the bag. It's rolling. It's rolling right here. Okay, let's go. Best route to get there. Is to go down and right. South. Vitality 24. Nice. Dude. Right, the 20. Finally got a 20. It was 12 for the longest time. For the longest time. The health will gradually regenerate up to 50 health points. This effect doesn't apply if you're in combat or bleeding. Your health drops below 25 health points during combat. You gain a +3 strength. Let's do that one. So we say we survive and get low in health, then we can regenerate some health. Be good. Oh yeah. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Okay, this way. For one way or another, I'm gonna get you one way or another. Yep, find the big old church and go to the left of it. This is a way. And it's just continuously burning something over in the fields, aren't they? You gotta wait.
Search. Got anything stolen? Anything banned? Show me everything.
Go ahead and see.
Well, you didn't. I'm confident, and I don't want to. Now, move. thank you for fighting by our side and helping defend
Wait,
against the Mint Master.
what did he take? Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. What did he take? I got a lot of food and stuff. Okay.
God be with you, Henry.
That guy just came on duty and he's like, "You look suspicious." Okay. Rude. Taking some of my hard-earned gains. Or my ill-gotten gains.
You
We can't talk to him? I was supposed to return his book.
Are you blind?
Yes. By your beauty. I've been rendered so. I'll just wait for somebody to go out. There we go. Hey, Rosa, where you at, girl? Yoink. Yeah. Wait, don't we gotta go? We gotta go upstairs. Wait, isn't this is the place, right? I've been here like what? Twice. Nice little bath. Oh, let's go upstairs, man. I think that's where she is, right there. Hey, girl. What, that book you wanted?
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book. Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
Style seems familiar. The author really isn't holding back.
The author doesn't spare anyone. I wonder if he holds anything at all sacred.
Sure he does. Courage, honor, loyalty. But others have already written enough about those. A writer is interested in what lies beneath the gilded veneer of orderliness and piety, because it's much more interesting.
Hold on. Who wrote this then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I
Oh wow,
write?
she wrote
How
the book.
should I know?
That's why it's his
Poetry,
her
a
favorite book.
novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
I would like that.
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give
Henry,
it a
the
try?
writer.
I suppose I'm
Scarlet.
not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's go. Sounds great.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers.
Oh my.
Will you escort me?
Yes, ma'am. My pleasure.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas.
I learned that she
but
is
we
a
must contribute in
romanceable
equal parts.
character,
Both.
so
Well, fine.
she's a cute redhead.
And what
So.
should I do?
Just tell me what you'd
some
like to
artistic
read
talent.
about. A
I like it.
tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
Let's do.
There are heaps of stories about men. So I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
Oh, she's trying to fish for information, trying to figure out old Henry's type. Make her courageous.
Well, I admire courage in girls. They're weaker than men, and life is rarely easy for them. But they still don't give up.
Do you know one like that? Tell me about her.
Her name was Clara.
How could I not? After all, I'm looking at her.
You think I'm brave? Father says I'm more rash, always acting before thinking.
Well, nobody's perfect. But in my opinion, you're certainly brave.
Enough, you flatterer. Or I
Smooth,
shall
Henry,
blush.
smooth.
We better get to writing. Let's say we write about a woman who is brave and isn't afraid to say what she thinks.
That's
Would
definitely
she do
you.
it for herself or for someone else?
Or someone else. That's more meritorious.
Make her brave for someone she loves. That's much more commendable than if she were only thinking of herself.
You can't disagree with that.
Nice.
And to make things a little more interesting, the
It's
love will
better to be selfless
secret
than
and forbidden,
selfish.
because forbidden fruit tastes the sweetest.
You're waiting for Rosa to finish your story. Is that all?
Well, just about finished.
Damn, girl
Well,
works fast.
Let's have a look.
Not yet.
I could work that fast.
Something's
and
missing.
finish up my,
What?
my writing.
A
I'd have mini
picture.
books finished.
I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch.
Oh, she could draw
especially if
too?
You'll be my model.
Damn,
What?
that's impressive. I can't
What
draw.
on earth do I have to do?
I can do stick
Lie
figures.
on the ground on your stomach and swing your legs, but not much. Like you're lazing around.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, Henry's posing for her. It's like the reverse of Jack and Rose on Titan. Call me sweet. Eat Rosa like one of your French boys now. My Henry's too good at that.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Yeah. Help Lady Rosa finish it. That's so cool.
This book won't be...
Oh yeah, we got all this stuff here.
getting any more done.
Wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her groom. And knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride. Oh, on innocence. The young man tenderly embraces his beloved and asks, "Am I your first lover by any chance?" "Could be," she replies. "I thought I'd seen you somewhere before." Could be. It's either yes or no, right? Surely. Thinking is not knowing. A certain Gutenberg gentleman once visited an old charlatan and wanted to know his fate. The charlatan examined his palm carefully and said to him, "I see you are the father of 2 children. You're mistaken." He shook his head. "I'm the father of 3 children. It is you who are mistaken," smiled the charlatan. Repent Adams. Gender? A. von Wallenstein and Orimus are art on men and women, as many and men in particular will gladly testify of the
I ought to
two.
go and see Rosa. She'll be expecting me. Ah, and I mustn't forget about the city council.
Oh yeah. What happens if we? Oh no, we don't.
story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
I haven't read it yet.
Well, go and make amends. I need a critical eye so I know what to improve.
We have witnesses. Okay, we're good.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
I like that. There's some more.
That's nice. A bit
Oh, we might
didactic,
fail.
but not to the
Can
point of
infiltrate the
boring
council
moral
meeting.
bludgeoning. And that's the way it should be. Sermons for ordinary people work in a similar way. They entertain and encourage, with a few lessons added in between.
You see, when I lead mass one of these days, I'll certainly think of you. And what
Ambitious.
about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
Slapdash job. It's pretty, really.
Oh, it's pretty, really. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator.
Illuminates
But otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I. And for that matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush.
Go
How about that?
straight in.
Please do stop
Giggity.
by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps
Indeed.
I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
Oh, damn, girl. You hunt too? Ooh, scholarship. Nice. Wow, she took me to her private quarters, man. Well, yeah, I'll spell you outside. I'm gonna let myself out. There we go. All right. Okay, so we gotta get the clothes. Obtain the waiter certificate and clothes. So C and D. Oh, hold on. It'll take time to walk away anyway.
The best wares on the
Come
market.
for a whipping, eh?
Take a look.
Indeed.
Come and take your pick. Quality goods.
Where's he at? Is he in that tent over there? Come on, boy. He's trying to be like Red 13.
The best fabric, the finest work. Fine
Come and
wear.
take a gander. We've got it all. Pulls, hops, hot lids, the finest mugs. Come and take a look.
He should have a
Quality goods.
pretty stand. He should stand out.
Quality goods. The finest wear.
Criminals hang. Ornate pouches.
Right. It's in this area, right? This. Oh. Down there. We need to get that outfit and the certificate. Hopefully it won't be too hard to persuade him.
But the old man just isn't up to it.
He's drunk. Crazy drunk driver. Oh, crazy drunk pedestrian.
How are things at home? Calm down a bit?
Come and get some.
Any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment, did I?
Bloody thief. To hell with you.
Where is it?
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Sacre, what do you want now?
You're the royal waiter.
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City
found
Council
him.
Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
I'll do the job.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine while I run
Maybe
around
we
like a
can
bugger with pictures
bribe
so
him
they
with
don't
some
run
money.
dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a
Don't know if
plot
that's gonna
against
work.
him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see.
Mm.
All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Oh.
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not exactly an expert.
You're off to a great start, but whatever. If you make a mess of it and the king has you whipped, you've no one to blame but yourself. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good
I should have said
excuse,
yes.
Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks.
Roger that.
I won't disgrace you. I promise.
You better not.
On the market.
Farewell, you
Come and
yokel.
take a
Hey.
look.
Right. Report for duty. Duty. Okay.
We've got enough to do.
Oh god, are we actually gonna have to? Oh, we gotta get do the white wine and stuff. Wait, is it here? Oh, very hard. Okay, okay. Yeah. What's the guild? Do we go into the debater store? Oh, don't step in. Oh, just one time we cannot step in dung, man. Oh,
What did I do to you?
he walked into me. Major Domo. I'm the new royal waiter.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming. What's wrong with him?
In the bath.
He's relaxing in the baths. And looking pretty satisfied there.
In the baths? But he has duties. He works here.
Well, not anymore, I reckon. He won a pile of coin at dice. And he said he's not going to move from there until he's tried out every wench at least twice.
When I get my hands on that boy, I'll rip him in two.
Oh, we just got him in trouble.
Well, it's a good thing you're here, at least. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You know a good waiter by his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all. Without a tunic, you're no royal waiter, just a common alehouse boy. And have you forgotten your hose? I can't let you into the chamber without them. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. The royal waiter's livery has strict rules. So get changed quick and come back on time.
Oh, wait. Is that he gave it to me, didn't he? Okay, yeah. Boom. Oh, dude, that's cool, man. I guess shoes don't matter. We should be good. I'm back.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
I'll be happy to learn.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Takaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel.
Why the red by the door
But for
to the chapel?
Councillor
Cool.
Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So
Okay.
the assembly has to
Councillor.
be interrupted, or otherwise
It's
it
none,
never
okay.
reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king
Adam stays
himself
dry,
wants
okay.
wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Don't give anyone the wrong drink.
Remember who wants what?
That too, but more importantly, do not disturb the councillors at their work. They have a lot to discuss, and in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Understood. And Sir Adam gets nothing.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter after all, not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
Yeah, right.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Gutenberg City Council morning. We able to finish up the quest, side quest with Rosa. Get some brownie points with her. You learn Gutenberg Council.
Our current Waffen
There are the pictures of wine.
and on top of that, the
Hopefully I
army
won't
was
splash anyone's shoes.
Okay, so they are like that's red, that's white.
worst weapons that any Häuser in the domain.
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher.
Come now, waiter. I want it red.
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them.
Come now, waiter. I want
It's
it
eine
red.
Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison.
I apologise,
And
sir.
Herr König
Which
surely
one?
knows this
Red.
too.
Am I speaking in Latin?
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeit this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubricker everywhere in the region. We have the army
Oh, jeez.
bearing down, and you
can
want to
shove that down,
defend
Peter.
yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Oh god, who wanted
Herr
wine?
König and his
Oh, no.
army will not be here forever.
Shut up!
I'm a
King
terrible
can arrive
waiter.
at any moment. What if
I
he hurt
fancy
you?
some Tokai.
What then?
Refill,
We're
boy.
sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
I'd like to oblige, but
Where can we get the coin for
This
better?
is unbelievable.
We can always confiscate the
blind?
property of the king's enemies.
I'm so bad at it.
We are more than familiar with the Yemeli state.
Okay, I gotta pay
of our
attention.
army.
Pour me
king
some
is
monastery
surely
wine.
aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this
That guy
town will
wants something?
rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest
Monastery
we
wine
just
here.
wait with arms crossed for the Raubräter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the
apologize,
realm
sir.
with his army.
Which one?
But then the
Red and
Dörfler
quickly.
will rise.
Red. Okay.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter.
Are you
Maybe we
blind?
can
Yes.
change his
Animal.
mind.
I'm working here.
Monastery wine here.
Give me, sir. I think it's one there. The yellow. Won't let me pour though.
This is
I'd like to report to
unbelievable.
the honorable council
I
on the
bring you
cleanliness of
gold.
the
Fancy
city
some
and the
Tokai.
state of the public
Refill,
bath.
boy.
You mean bath?
Oh, what am I doing? I should pour it like this.
Isn't it the same thing?
So
That's
the
not a good
cleanliness
idea,
of the
sir.
city
This is
not
unbelievable.
what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering
Boy,
all citizens'
come
needs.
here.
You're right, Jerome.
More wine, Master Bailiff.
Okay, good.
I have enough wine. I need something from you.
Hey, what's-
There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
I'll get it right away.
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
Yes, sir.
While he's there, a man can shave and take a...
Bring the confiscated goblet to the bailiff. Okay.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people
Okay, so
died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had
this is cool. I gotta be better. I gotta try to be a better way.
The Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important. But we don't have money to spend. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of
Okay, where is it?
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle. Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least
Confiscated
we
goblet.
can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
what nonsense.
Gotta be that one, right?
You'll want me
Nice.
to serve wine to everyone for
Whose
free,
silver might this
too.
be?
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earth
Give me a sec.
paradise, everything would be free.
So, did you find it?
I did. Here it is.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it.
He's like,
Now go
that's
back to
it.
your job.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another
Alright.
deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
Alright, let's try to get this
At
right.
least until his
You gotta stay
Majesty
inside the
honors
tables
us
when
with
we
his
serve.
visit. And as we know,
I don't know why I
Umslin
thought I would go
absolutely
around
hates
back.
him.
He can
Weird.
hate all he wants, as long as he does no
Waiter,
damage.
pour me red wine.
Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm
I
not
apologise,
sure
sir.
what you're implying.
Which one?
I'm speaking about the Rutard
speaking
incident.
loud?
You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that.
Hey,
Just a small
it was this guy over here.
misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me.
Good, sir.
Are you defending
we got
him?
one of them at least.
Besides, if his men attacked
Well,
yours, as I've heard,
Nice.
then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several
boy.
dead.
Did you?
monastery
That's
wine.
grossly exaggerated.
I don't think Ruthard will cause
Something red.
trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true.
Waiter,
Because if we don't
I
do
wanted
something about
monastery
him,
wine.
the king himself will put an end
Monastery wine. Okay, the must white.
Unless he puts an
I got
end to us
I got a
first.
lot of difference. My apologies.
Knows what he
My
wants.
apologies, sir.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move
Waiter,
on.
I'm
I
sorry,
wanted monastery
Andreas, but
wine.
I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth?
Sir?
Are you accusing me of
Monastery wine. That's white.
Those are
Am I
strong
supposed to
words,
drink
my friend.
white when I wanted
Nobody
red?
said anything
Pardon me.
like that, did they?
It's noisy
Then why
here.
doesn't he tell us what really happened?
Oh,
I'm
it's
not keeping
red.
anything from you.
Monastery wine is red. Okay.
Truth to the rumors circulating around the town.
Okay. Duly noted.
Ruthard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Ruthard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough.
Wow,
that
this
he
is
sent
trash
his
talking
son
to everybody
to
on there.
die defending the
What's up, girl?
city.
All right. If you really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have
Oh,
got out
cute
of
little
order in
puppers.
the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate
Duels are
this,
illegal?
the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect
Hey,
the gentleman
boy,
from the
a full
city's
cup of
sword fighting
monastery
school
wine.
brought this custom to us. That German Menhard is just
Ulrich.
hanging around the market
Von
looking for trouble.
Wittgenstein.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself.
Come now,
And to
waiter.
accuse
I
a
wanted
sword
red.
sister without a
You got
shred of
red.
proof. We're not some old fishwives
hang
on the
around me.
place.
Vanish.
So
hear me?
you'll just leave it be?
I should
Common offences
just
are punished by the
loom
bailiff.
in his
And
like
that's
I should
that.
like in his orbit,
There are
man.
more pressing
I should just
matters to
orbit
deal
him.
with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts their own way.
Everything in order?
We'll soon be the laughing stock of
But I
the
think you
whole
might be
town.
able to help me. Come here.
You can rest assured the whole town is already laughing at us all day long. So what if they have one more reason?
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now, but if you disappear for a little while...
I'll go get him.
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
Wow. Rude. He said to close, right, in the chapel. Are we supposed to actually do this? What if you get it wrong, would it be like get a demerit or something? Hey, where's his clothes at? The chapel, but I don't see any clothes.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
Here are the gloves.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
What? He did. I guess he didn't really specify, but he did said wings, so he was general, not generalizing. Did they really?
And they are going to Mogarol Mining City. Why can't we build faster?
I apologize,
Hire more
sir.
craftsmen. Start with night
Which way?
shifts.
So haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in the city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of
Sir?
the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
There you go.
And what would
Oh,
that be?
time. Hey, you just said a few seconds
For
ago.
instance,
I'm
that
good.
you'd like to have your
What
own
you say?
daughter there?
Nothing.
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen.
Hold your horses.
Is mine.
When hell freezes over, my friend.
My
Your
friend.
place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You
Okay.
wanted to buy yourself an
And a
altar
full
in the
cup.
cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
Oh, I'm gonna go with red.
I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment
Just
to
poured
the
it on the
army.
table.
Am I
If that's
supposed
all
to
they
drink
have,
bread?
there would
Yes,
not
yes,
be
you
some
are.
bunch
And you're gonna
of
enjoy
officers
it.
From the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch
I'm a
them
bad
brawl.
waiter.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out.
Hey,
Not long
boy,
ago,
a full
the
cup
guards
of
raided
monastery
and
wine.
threw them all
Honestly,
out.
wine, that's red.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Come now, waiter. I wanted red.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Thank you, waiter.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. They're not here yet. It's a lot of
I'm
wine.
telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
There he is. And he's like, oh, when in Rome. Get on with it, Henry. Don't blow our cover. I understand why he's being apprehensive.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Unlike this plan of false!
He was kind towards me, and then he quickly did a 180, went medieval on him at that time at Midoribushi. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yeah. Oh, we're playing as Godwin now.
Come now, father.
Nice.
Put a little life into your dying.
Rabosh.
See more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
You know any of the guests?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here.
Rabbi?
It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
Yeah, a little bit of disdain for it. Who's the Frenchman?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full.
Hedonistic
Wine,
tendencies
women, and song.
maximized. What are you gonna do now?
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance
Suspect any
forgotten
less-
we're supposed to be deciding the future of the
Anything
kingdom
less from you?
here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Alright. Beat another rabbi and his escort. Beat Babon.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin.
He's
My
biting his
greetings
tongue. He's trying to be respectful.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Kuttenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone
I don't like
staring
big parties
at us?
either.
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you trying to negotiate better terms?
Do you want to make use of the council to improve the status of Jews in the city?
Not at all. However, we would like to give the council something it is sorely lacking. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give.
Oh,
help
being
given
generous,
to the
are we?
needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
The air is human.
Henry's done a few things I'd like to give him a slap or two for.
I love
but like they say, to err is human. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith
he knows
by
Martin.
the name of Martin.
I read the
My
subtitles
daughter
ahead of time.
knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all
Damn,
for
Martin.
the best.
I'm getting around.
He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Copula, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
Good health.
Oh, we're gonna get Godwin and Troy. Are we gonna get him in trouble? I mean, yeah, I love this game, dude. Enhanced mixture. Actually, reputation gain.
And wait for Sigismund to run out of
Noble. Those guys are enjoying themselves. Hans. Analytic style. What's up, girl? I shouldn't talk that way. I was like, homework, please.
All hope.
It's not that I didn't want to, but understand that my absence from the city council would have serious consequences.
Introduce yourself.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
In my way.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
I like this. This guy always excites me.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off.
How did you end up in Malashov?
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I
Long,
heroically led the
complicated story.
defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it
Oh, complicated story,
narrowly
sorry.
by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
Here's the thing, I have.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, Je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do
Holy
tell
shit.
me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
Yes, that's it. I fought on the field of Kosovo.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
Ah, the Lord moves in mysterious ways.
You said you were a poet?
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Where have you been?
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
He likes mentioning that.
You wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome.
Sojourning in Rome. I like that word, sojourn. How come we haven't heard of you?
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Also, the French court says cheers. Everybody knows your name. Oh, that hairstyle though.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words,